What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? So listen, before we get to the bullshit, because y'all know this week has been utter bullshit for the most part, and it's unfortunate, but before we get to that mess, let me just start this off by saying happy birthday to my girls Tara, Miss PTV, okay, Miss PTV 90 over there, and Tamika. Y'all go follow Tamika's YouTube. My what is it? Skinny girl and my VSG body, you know. She be posting. Girl, you're gonna have to start posting on a regular, but she's coming back. She was going through some stuff. But happy birthday to both of you guys. I hope you have had a wonderful one on Tuesday, and I hope y'all turn up on this weekend, okay? But anyway, moving on from that, now that we got the pleasantries out the way, let's just go into the mess that happened this whole week. Starting with Sunday night. Nope. Did Sundays happen? Mm-mm. Starting before that, you know, the mayor of San Juan, Puerto Rico, Miss Cruz, okay, she got into it with, Trump. She basically went on a press conference. They was asking certain things, and she was speaking straight from her heart. And I love the fact that it's a lot of people that's coming out who are leaders or important figures in the communities, and they are not holding their tongue. Okay, they're not biting their tongue back, to speak on the shit that Trump is doing and the lack of things that's happening. Okay, you want to keep on tweeting and all this stuff about how um America or his administration and FEMA, everybody is doing a good job and and excellent this and all this stuff, and everybody else is doing this stuff is fake news. Now, when she came out and went against him and saying basically you're not doing shit. People are out here dying, we want to live too. She's living in the fucking shelter with the people because her home is messed up. She's not out here just trying to, make it seem like she's living good while everybody else is out here suffering. No, she is out here trying to make ends meet with the things that she got and provide for other people, and going out, searching homes and stuff and trying to help people and try to give people what it is little that they have. That is what she's doing. She is the definition of what a good leader is. That is great leadership, what she's doing. She is not hiding behind anything. She's not hiding behind a title, nothing like that. She is right there on the front lines. No, excuse me. Bitch, spit went down the wrong tube. Um, she's right there on the front line in the trenches. She is doing what she has to do. This is the time where you put your best foot forward and you make yourself known and you show exactly why these people voted you in or why you was elected to be a leader. And that is exactly what she's doing. And for Trump to come back on Twitter and to basically say, well, earlier you had a nice thing to say to me, but then all of a sudden these Democrats put up in your head to do this and to say this. She said, bitch, I ain't say shit. Ain't nobody done told me nothing, okay? I ain't talking to no motherfucking body. They ain't tell me nothing. I'm sorry for all this cursing, but y'all know Trump he just does the fucking most. And I can never understand. And no, he's narcissistic as fuck. He thinks everything is a competition. And I just don't, I never seen a person who cannot admit when they're wrong or accept defeat or accept the fact that, hey, we're not doing enough. And instead of just saying, well, I did this and we're doing this and all this shit, why don't you just say, well, what exactly do you need me, what else you need me to do so we can work out a plan and we can get this done, because you are part of the United States of America. I'm pretty sure this motherfucker probably didn't even know Puerto Rico was part of a U.S. territory or the U.S. Virgin Islands. And it has U.S. in front of the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's just ridiculous. And then he was saying how he's going to go to Puerto Rico October 3rd, which was this past Tuesday. Mind you, he's saying all this shit while he's on his way to a fucking golf tournament. All right, I'm sitting here like, how come you can't just pick your shit up and go? What are you getting from this fucking golf shit? All right, you dedicating a fucking trophy to the people who have lost their lives or who are going through stuff. That is so fucking insensitive, if you ask me. What the fuck is a trophy gonna do? Okay, what exactly is a trophy gonna do? And this is right after you gonna say that Puerto Ricans acting like they want don't want to do nothing for themselves. I said, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? I said, did this motherfucker really just say that? Did he really just tweet that? Yes, he did. He tweeted that they, want everybody to do other things for them. Except, I'm like, so they just sitting back doing nothing? If that the case, it'd be a whole bunch of people that'd be dead because they just sitting there wasting away, not doing nothing, not trying to live, not trying to survive, or nothing. So for you to come out your mouth and say that, that is so fucking insensitive and disgusting. Okay, these are your people too. These are citizens too. I know because they're brown skin and some of them do have a lighter shade. Can be close to white if you want Caucasianist. Okay, so okay, you would think you want to help them because we know you got a problem with skin color and shit, bitch. Girl, get the fuck out of here. We ain't fooling nobody. But when you finally get down there, after all this bullshit, you don't talk. At least when I didn't see any reports. You probably did, but I ain't seen no reports with you talking to the mayor of San Juan. But it was just ridiculous. You throwing fucking paper towels into the audience like you playing basketball or some shit. I'm like, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? And it's not a fucking joke, okay? And that's what he made this whole visit to be, like a goddamn joke. Then when you sit down with members of Puerto Rico and you giving this press conference and then you literally talking about how Puerto Rico threw the budget out of whack. Bitch, what the fuck? You didn't say this shit when Hurricane Harvey swept through and fucked up Texas, okay? You didn't say this shit when Irma came through and fucked up a little bit of Florida, okay? So give them the same fucking respect, all right? This ain't their fault. You said that shit like it was their fault that this hurricane came, a natural fucking disaster, and they did this shit on purpose. No. You can't evacuate the way that they want to because they're a fucking island surrounded by a fucking ocean, bitch. Okay? Everybody don't have the economic means to get up and just go. Oh, excuse me. Bitch, I'm getting riled the fuck up. I'm choking on my own goddamn words. Okay? Now I'm just sitting here like, this bitch is stupid. That's one. But then you gonna sit there and say, you keep saying that you did a good job, and then you had the fucking nerves to compare the losses of life to Hurricane Katrina and try to downplay the disaster and devastation that is going on in Puerto Rico. This is a big ass storm that basically wiped out damn near all the power and resources and homes and shit for people in this damn country. Okay? And you had the fucking nerves to get up here and to fucking compare the fact that, oh, with Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, when Hurricane Katrina came through, thousands and hundreds of lives were passed, but y'all only lost what, 17? Oh, dude said 16. It was like, okay, you only lost 16, you're doing a great job. He made it seem as if, why y'all tripping? You ain't lose that many people, so what the fuck is the big deal? I said, are you serious? And then I said, it's Trump, so yes, he really was. He don't have speech writers, and if he do, he goes off script on purpose. And I just don't get it. But what the fuck ever. Fuck him and fuck everything about him. Like, this is not the time to be doing stupid shit like this. This is the time where humanity is supposed to come forward, and of course they don't. He's thinking about money. He's thinking about how it's going to cost him and who he really needs to help, and comparing contrast and competition. It shouldn't even be fucking about that. It really shouldn't. But fuck your president. Moving on from that, this past Sunday we had a shooting that went down in Vegas, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was up. And somebody on my Symphony on my the makeup guru, yeah, she was tweeting something. She had tweeted a link or something to a video, and I was like, what the fuck was this? And it was so recent, like minutes old. So I clicked on it and I said, oh my God. What the hell? I said, is this real? Because, at first, people, it's Twitter. So sometimes Twitter be doing the fucking most. And they just, sometimes people just be putting bullshit up there and then faking it out like we really thinking it's real and it's really not. But I kept seeing after that one initial post, I kept seeing, people with verified accounts, news agencies, police departments, and everything coming up talking about that there's a shooting going on. We're gonna keep updates and all this shit. And I'm looking at the video and all I hear, you see the people. I said, first of all, this a big ass crowd of people. Then an outdoor concert too. And then they just up there, come to find out it was a little country music festival that was going on for a few days, like 4 or 3 days. And I think this was the last night, okay, Sunday. And people was just out there, wrapping up the concert, having a good time, enjoying themselves. And next thing you know, you literally hear pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. I said, bitch, what the fuck is that? Is these fireworks? And I said, no, I live in Chicago. That ain't fireworks. I can tell the difference between the two. That is not fireworks. Who was playing games out here? Because then it became rapid. I said, that is a machine gun. Who was doing this shit or who was playing games with these people? Is this real? Girl, it was real as fuck. It was real as fuck. They said it was a shooting at the Mandalay Bay hotel. And it was so much confusion going on. And see, this is why I can't ever go to sleep at night when I'm supposed to. Because shit just be going on all the time. So I be staying up and I just be looking like I ain't gonna see the shit in the morning. But I was just, literally, as everybody was going live, I'm just following along in real time with this shit. You seeing videos of people just running, and one guy saying that one girl got her head blown off right next to him, and I was just, it was just a lot. It was just a lot, and the videos that just kept coming. One video really pissed me off, and it was the video of this news agency talking to this white girl who kept on saying that, it was a Hispanic couple. The lady talking about something, y'all gonna die and all this stuff. And they was like, well, we not sure about the facts yet, so don't take this. I said, then why post this shit? Because we already living in a political climate where, brown people, black people, people of Arab descent, people who are Muslim faith, they are already looked down on and suspect about a lot of things. So why would you put that out there, okay? And then come to find out the shooter was white as day, bitch. White as fucking day. And I'm just sitting here like, what was the fucking reason? And when I went to sleep that night, early that morning, it was like they said 2 people dead and 24 people were injured. By the time I woke up later that day, it was over 50. It said 50 people dead, 400 people injured. I said, wait a fucking minute. And I'm not surprised, but I am surprised because I was sitting here like, wait a minute, so only 2 people got killed? That is amazing. That's what I was thinking. That is fucked up, but I was like, with all them shots that I was hearing in that one video, and then the other video from a different angle, bitch, I said, that's amazing that only 2 people died. And just something in my spirit was just like, it can't, don't get your hopes up, because it just don't feel right, like it's official. And of course, the death toll just kept going up and up. It's over 50 now. It's probably damn near 60, if not more, because you got people who were injured, who got shot, who probably were in critical condition, and we don't know if all of them pulled through or something took a turn for the worse. And then even the ones that got injured, most of them probably got injured because people was running. And they probably got injured in a melee of that, stampede and falling and hurting themselves and shit like that. And this was a moment in all of this stuff, even though it was a tragic thing, we had people who was there who were being selfless and taking people and helping them, getting them to safety. One black guy, he got shot in the neck, but he was helping people. He saved over 30 people. This lady said that people was hiding underneath her car. She went and put them in the car and took them to the hospital. We see little gems like that, and it breaks my heart to see that, because I go to concerts. And then you had that shit that happened in Manchester with Ariana Grande, and then this that happened where over 50 fucking people passed away because of what? At this moment, we do not even know a real ass motive as to why this happened. And when they found the guy, they found him on the 32nd floor in the hotel room of the Mandalay Bay, and they just seemed like he was just pointing him out, and he just said pop, 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 pop. And at first, it was conflicting reports coming in saying that it was more than one shooter. I'm gonna be quite honest. I'm not here for the conspiracy theory, so please don't link that shit up in my comments, okay? Talking about some of this a fucking hoax and shit. Get your ass blocked when you do some shit like that. Because who has the time? The government don't love us that much to put in pay actors to do stupid shit like this, okay? They don't love us that much, and they don't. They ain't got time for it, okay? No, no. All right, it's stupid. Like, stop it. So he was up there. They come to the room and they said that he had already killed himself. I said, that's a coward ass move. So, bitch, you ain't gonna leave a note or whatever saying why you doing this. So you just go ahead and kill yourself after you kill all these people. You should have just killed yourself in the first fucking place. That's one. Two, why the fuck you got all this arsenal fucking armory of guns and shit up in the goddamn... How the fuck did you get it up in the hotel room? You know, never mind, because when you go through a hotel, most of them, they don't have metal detectors and shit. I ain't never been through a metal detector in a hotel. So, now that's going to, excuse me, be a new thing. And it's just sad, y'all. It's sad. I don't know. You know, they put his girlfriend's information out there, and she wasn't even in the country. Then he found out that he had a week ago or a week before had wired $100,000 to her. Then found out that he had booked a room at the Blackstone Hotel out here in Chicago during the time Lollapalooza was up. I said, so bitch, you was planning something too. This shit was all premeditated. All right. And it's very unfortunate what the hell is going on. Okay. And the way that he's being portrayed in the media as a lonesome gunman, and you know, he was a wealthy guy in this retirement community, and he was quite normal, and he did have a little, you know, he gambled and all this stuff. Yeah, they let us know that his daddy was a criminal that was on America Most Wanted with FBI 10 Most Wanted list. Okay, fine. But the way his brother came out and did that second interview after, you know, the first one he found out that it was his brother who did it. Then it was the second one. It was so fucking strange. I'm sitting here like, are you really trying to vouch for your brother, or are you trying to, you know, come to terms with it and try to be like, well, maybe this ain't happened. I don't know. You know, y'all saying this and y'all saying that. Okay, and you talking about him, and this what really got me. You talking about him wiring $100,000 to his girlfriend. Okay, y'all acting like that's really a big amount of money. I said, bitch, for motherfuckers who ain't got money, that is. See, that's rich people talk. And I was just sitting here like, check out the brother, because the bitch might know more than he acting like he do. Okay? So check that out. But for Donald Trump to just call him sick, demented, every time a tragedy goes on, a shooting happens, something else happens, it's always either sick, demented. He says the most elementary things. And I'm like, you can't think of nothing else? Obama would get up there, and no shade, I ain't even trying to compare, but I mean, come on. Obama used to get up there and have a whole thoughtful ass speech that he just came up with right there and there, and he can't do that. Trump don't know how to do that shit. Bitch, it's stupid. It was like, I'm thinking he about to call him a terrorist. Bitch, he just said evil. I said, no, that motherfucker is a terrorist, okay? Stop it. That's a terrorist. First, we had Sandy Hook. We had Columbine. We had Sandy Hook. Nope. Columbine, Virginia State University, that shooting where I think like 27 people got killed. Then we had Sandy Hook where all them children got killed. And then you think they would talk about the gun laws. No. The Huckabee bitch, she talking about something this ain't the time for. I said, this man had an arsenal of guns that he shouldn't have had, and he killed over 50 fucking people and injured over 400 more. And you said this is not the time to talk about gun laws? Granted, you can put a law into order and have it passed and say, this is what it's going to be. It's still going to be somebody on the black market that's going to sneak and smuggle this shit in. That's given. But at least put this shit down in law to make it seem like you give a damn. Okay, with all these incidents, ain't nobody trying to take your guns away. All right, we just trying to make sure they don't end up in the wrong hands legally. You know, god damn. Okay, in the Mandolin Bay. Bitch, how the fuck? I just want to know. I heard he was what, shooting at the security or whatever, or threatening them because he had to break the window to do all this shit, and nobody heard this, and they said the smoke from the gun set off the smoke alarms and shit like that. Bitch, I would have been out that motherfucker. I'm sorry, been out that motherfucker. It's just crazy. Ah, and then I don't give a fuck about Trump no more. Like, I don't want to talk about him no more. But then again, I have to because you got a bitch like Tina fucking Campbell. My condolences go out to everybody who was involved. I had people who, follow me on social media who live out there in Vegas. I was so concerned about the ghetto view. She was okay because she was out, but she was okay. I said, oh, thank God. You know, if you watch Alex and them, they had their little meet and greet that they usually do annual out there in Vegas like last month. So they missed it by a week or so. I said, listen, that's scary to know that people that we hanging out in certain places where you think it's safe to go, and it's really not. People come to Vegas to have a little bit of fun and gamble and all that stuff. It's a tourist attraction. And now people got to wonder if this is going to go off. Something, do they have to protect themselves and all this shit. It's all to incite fear and to stop you from doing what you would normally do. Don't let this stop you because, bitch, let me tell you something. Let me fucking tell you something. I'm going to Janet Jackson concert at the end of the fucking month and I'm going to enjoy my goddamn self. Then I'm going to Jay-Z and then I'm going to Escape, bitch, and that's the fuck it. I'm be enjoying myself. I ain't worrying about nobody else. You ain't finna have me living in fear for what? Fuck you, bitch. Okay. I wish you would try some, but anyway, Trump and Tina fucking Campbell. Let me just tell y'all this. I've been watching Mary Mary, okay? Mary Mary little reality show. It actually is kind of cute. But Tina Campbell has an issue. Ever since, and probably even before, when she found out that her husband cheated on her, listen, I know you Christian and all, but God said if adultery happened, that's what it means for divorce in the Bible, okay? And that man cheated on you. That man cheated on you multiple times, probably with multiple women, and one of those women were a friend of yours, okay? A friend of the fucking family. And then did it in your goddamn house when you was on tour, okay? And you took him back. But yet you claimed that you went through this whole grieving process and you had to come back to trust him, but you don't fully trust him because you keep bringing this shit up. You keep bringing it up, keep bringing it up, keep bringing it up. If I'm over the situation and if I'm going to handle it, I don't need everybody to fucking know it every single time, okay? Two, I'm pretty sure Teddy's still cheating on her ass. Three, this bitch is just crazy. She is crazy. Um, she gets up, and I remember this happening early in the year when it came out in a letter that she put out saying that she voted for Trump. And we was like, bitch, we over her ass anyway. So then The Root did an interview with her, and she said that, she voted for Trump because they shared the same Christian, because of his Christian values agree with hers. And I'm sitting here like, you could have kept this whole part to yourself, okay? We didn't even need to know this shit. At this moment in time, you should feel embarrassed as fuck that you voted for this man, all right? And then you got on the reel trying to explain it and then trying to shut it down like you doing something. Bitch, that's not the end of the fucking discussion. You on your TV show holding up the group Mary Mary because you want to do your solo shit. Baby, let me tell you something. Erica had a couple of cute little bops or whatever, with her solo shit as the gospel artist or whatever. She got her little recognition. I'm pretty sure she got a Grammy Award or a nomination for it. Fine. You tried to do your shit, and baby, you will never reach that height that y'all did together as Mary Mary, and you keep putting Mary Mary on the back burner so you can do your solo shit. Fuck that solo shit and get back with Mary Mary. And now you're gonna jeopardize your chances with that, because of the whole thing with you know, you going and talk about something you voted for Trump. You should have kept that shit to yourself, okay? And then for Christian views. What Christian views though, boo? That's what I'm trying to understand. What Christian views? What, y'all both agree that you don't believe in homosexuals, you don't believe in you know equal rights, you're anti-feminist, and What is it? What is it? You believe in ignorance, okay? I mean, that's one thing that y'all got in common. What the fuck do you have in common that Christian values? And you kept saying it's because you didn't like Hillary nor him, so you had to find something out of the two to vote for, and those were your only two options. Those were not your only two options. Yes, those were the only two that was clearly gonna either or gonna get the presidency. We already fucking knew that. But don't sit up there and act like it wasn't other people on that ballot that you could have voted for. Okay? You could have voted for somebody else. You could have voted for a third party like some people did because they didn't like Trump nor Hillary. They didn't, compromise their values and their morals to vote for somebody that they didn't fuck with, okay? That's what they did. Even though the outcome still wasn't going to be the way that they wanted it to be. They said, fuck this shit. I don't give a shit if she don't win or he don't win. I'm still not voting for their asses, okay? Or you didn't have to vote at all, okay? That's one thing. And it is your right to vote, but don't put it out there like we supposed to accept it or not feel away. I mean, girl, you dumb. But I don't agree with none of the stuff that he's doing now. You think, bitch, you voted for him, so bitch, whatever. We don't care what you agree with. Girl, go somewhere. Tom Petty from the Heartbreakers, he passed away. And let me tell you something. When they put it out there that he passed away, they put it out there too early. At first he had a heart attack. Then they had him on life support. Then they pulled him off life support. And I was in the car when I heard that heard that they took him off life support. It's not funny. But then kind of find out he was still on it. But then eventually later on that day, they did officially pronounce him. And it's really fucked up, but he was like 66 years old and he was actually doing shows and stuff. So it's a really sad thing, and my heart and condolences go out to the family too. You know, um, a Bronx teen had killed his bully, and he's about to get charged with murder and all this shit. And I'm not mad at the boy because this boy was being teased a lot of times and nobody did anything about it. And when you're constantly getting made fun of for stupid stuff and being called homophobic slurs and shit, at one point you're gonna snap, and this boy snapped. Okay, so I don't feel, I mean, it's fucked up that two lives are lost because he's gonna go in the system. And then this other boy, he's dead now, but we got to teach our kids to stop this bullshit. And I know we can teach kids and tell them what to do and what not to do, and it's up to them to heed that. And they can be one way with us, and then when they go out with their friends and shit, they just flip and go and turn another way. But still, I don't feel bad for the. I feel bad for the boy that was being bullied. And that's it. I mean, call me heartless, but it is what it is. OJ is out. Okay, the juice is on the loose. And Florida talking about something, they don't want him out there. Girl, y'all got George Zimmerman, okay? Come on. The Goldman family still trying to get that $70 million from him. You're not gonna get it. Let it the fuck go. He ain't got that money. Okay? You're not gonna get it. If you haven't gotten it all these years, you're not gonna get it. It was some little controversy that happened with the family matters. They put out this video, not a video, but they did a little reunion photo shoot, and you had Eddie, you had Laura, you had the Carl and the mama and the auntie, little Ricky. Okay, the grandma passed away already. You had Urkel, okay, Jaleel White, and you even had Waldo. Waldo was just a friend. I said, somebody in this picture is missing. I said, damn, Judy's still upstairs. Y'all know they wrote her off so bogus. That bitch went upstairs and never came down. And come to find out, they didn't even bother to contact her to, put her in there. I said, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Y'all didn't even ask her to come to the reunion. She was very much part of that show as y'all were. And yeah, she done made some mistakes in her life, but y'all done made some mistakes too. Come on now. Eddie got fucking married to Superhead and got into it. Like, come on now. She called, y'all remember what Zubair said? He used to beat her ass and shit like that. Come on now. Let's stop it. That was fucked up. Tell me how you feel about that. This whole shit with Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl, y'all really trying to get us to watch. We gonna watch. Y'all don't need to keep on leaking all the stuff that's happening. We already know y'all went on y'all trips and Portia and Marlo got into it. Portia got sent home and all this shit. Portia still can't keep her hands to herself. But I gotta go see if it was justified, But how is Marlo still going on trips and stuff with him and she's not even a fucking cast member like that? But they keep on fucking with Kenya and her man. Okay, Kenya versus Kim. Kim and versus Nene. Was it Kim who called Nene house roach infested or was it Brielle, her daughter? Because Brielle got a mouth on her ass too. Like, that's fucked up, okay? It's just dumb. It's just dumb. They really trying to, like I said, get us to watch. Like, girl, we gonna watch. It's the 10th season plus Nene is back. We gonna fucking watch. So y'all ain't gotta put this source out there. Speaking of more reality shows, Love and Hip Hop New York is coming back soon, and the cast I think they still have what is her fucking name? Snoop. Snoop's still on there, and Remy Ma's still on there, and then a couple of new additions. Like, if you saw Love and Hip Hop Hollywood this past Monday, and even in my review, I said when Safari was sitting there talking to his cousin about going back to New York, I said I'm pretty sure they're about to put him on New York, and sure enough, Safari is going to be on Love and Hip Hop New York, and also Lil Mo. Now, I can't stand Lil Mo no more. Like, she is very problematic, and she just, she just irks my nerves, okay? And so I'm going to be going in on her. I'm just putting it out there. I'm going to be going in on her. I'm going in on everybody. Ain't nobody get slack, okay? But that's that. And have you guys checked out the new TRL? Let me check. Did I do that? Did I do that? Did I do that? The new TRL, listen. I really wasn't here for it coming back because I said, what's the point? People watch videos on YouTube and all that at the any given time that they want to, okay? Unless you're trying to break new artists and then you showing their videos and stuff like that to get people interested. Like, they don't show videos. They do corny little interviews. Like, the hosts are very, very corny. I heard that the ratings aren't that good, and it's just, I didn't like it. I looked at the first 2 episodes. Okay, you had DJ Khaled on there. You had the Migos perform. Then the next episode, and Ed Sheeran. Okay, that was fine. The next episode, you had what? Some Playboy something nigga. Never heard of him. And if I did, I just didn't give a fuck. And then you had some group called Pretty Much. Like, who the fuck is that? And they look, I don't want to say they look ugly, but they look challenged. And I was just like, I don't get it. Like, the whole it's just, if you watched it, you probably know what I'm talking about. I'm not feeling it. I did have it set to record the series when it come on, but I took it off. I couldn't deal with it. I could not deal with it. It just wouldn't do nothing for me. So I seen Blackish. Blackish came back home Tuesday, right? And white folks probably got mad. Okay, y'all already know they call the show racist anyway. All because it's black people talking about black issues that white folks don't want to hear about or try to deny. Bitch, and this was one of those episodes too. Okay, it was talking about Christopher Columbus, because y'all know Christopher Columbus Day coming up, I think. Because I've been seeing stuff for the sales and shit. Trying to say that he discovered America, which he really didn't. And he blemished and killed and all this stuff, took the land from the Native Americans, and so they started talking about Juneteenth, and I said, I don't understand why y'all celebrate black folks celebrate the 4th of July in the first place, because y'all was not free. Okay? This whole controversy with the flag and the kneeling and shit like that. Every nigga should be like, bitch, I'm kneeling because my people were not free for this flag. This flag nor this song was made for my people. Let's sing that second verse, okay? Who was all here for slavery and enslaving our black asses, okay? So why am I, girl, I can go there. I can go there like they went there. If we built this, I said, come on, we built this. That was my shit. The Hamilton inspired type of shit. I said, go ahead, Blackish. It was cute. Well, damn. How many months was yeah, I know she had the baby. I forgot she did have the baby at the end of season 3. I was about to say when the mama called Rainbow African, that shit took me the fuck out. And when Dre got pissed off trying to talk to them at his job and trying to educate them and make them understand, that is the way that I think almost every black person feels, especially in this time when we try to tell people this is why we're doing this. It's not because of this, but it's because of this, and they refuse to try to understand. But it was a good ass episode. If you got Hulu, go watch it on Hulu. If you didn't see it, go watch it on demand. Watch it on ABC7 website. You know, it's really, really good. Star. Star. Let me just tell you this. I'm not gonna be here for Luke James and Star to hooking up. I'm not gonna be here for that because she just that little bitch is she's a self-sabotager. She has no patience. She wants stuff right then, right down, and it's not gonna come like that. Bitch, Jahil's still alive. So basically, he called Carlotta in there to fake his death. She did shoot him on purpose so that his blood can be down there. And it's all to fake his death to get away from that people where when he was supposed to get them girls that he let loose, them girls that was supposed to do that sex slavery and shit like that. Yeah, and he let them loose. Okay. Them people was looking for him. So therefore he faked his death to get off of that. He go down to Miami trying to see his brother because he said his brother stole $200,000 from him. Come to find out his little nephew is Evan Ross. I said, oh shit, look at little Evan. Okay, bitch, I ain't seen you in nothing real since ATL. All right. Well, he was in that Lifetime, that HBO movie Life Support with Queen Latifah too. That was a good one. Real good one. Sad as hell, but it was good. And Tracy Ellis Ross played his sister. Well, ain't she his sister in real life? Yeah. Okay. You know, when you connect the dots years later. But what else happened up in there? You know, last week Cotton little boyfriend, well, the Asian persuasion, he came back. And now she gonna go back trying to work with him or some shit like that. She said strictly business. I said, if you say so, girl. If you say so. What else is going on in the show? Carlotta trying to get the girls get the albums out, get priority on Midtown Records, and you know they got this new owner played by Michael Michelle. She's a bitch, but bitch I like her cause she don't take no shit, okay? And Carlotta don't take no shit either too. That shit at the end when she was like, cause I am security. I'm security for them girls and I'm security for you. I said, ooh, y'all powerheads going against each other, all right? When she called her out about her nose, that shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie. But when she called Star, she said, you got to get rid of this Rachel Dolezal look. I said, bitch, that's who she look like. Rachel Dolezal. But I like Star hair. I like the girl hair with the curls. She looks so much better with curls and not the flat, just pressed out look. But this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying she too patient and impatient and she don't want to listen. If you're in these contracts, you can't just go ahead and do shit that you want to do on your own. Yeah, you want to get some buzz, so hey, let's make a music video and put it online and all this shit. And shout out to Paris Jackson. Paris Jackson up here trying to steal the little teenage cooch and shit. I said, girl, come on, Power Dyke. Paris Jackson was a little. I said, what was your daddy say if he seen you doing this? He probably was equal opportunity too, cause I heard. Let me stop. I'm not gonna do that. Michael's dead, but it was nice seeing her. We saw Elijah. Okay, who did he play? He played on New Edition. I can't remember. Ricky on New Edition. Okay, and Ricky on New Edition, and he played in Hairspray and a whole bunch of other stuff. And who else is in this? We had cameos galore. She went on ahead and put that video up in there. Carlotta told her to take that video down because you're not supposed to do that shit. Michael Michelle, she went on ahead and took that shit down and basically said y'all shell for right now. She want to do a competition. I said, see, you fucked yourself on this one. All right, Carlotta, you trying to fire Carlotta because you feel like y'all not going nowhere, but she's the only one that's actually genuinely got your best interest at heart, and you still fucking up your own shit. And she the one that once again get you out of the fucking pickle that you was in, that you put yourself in. I'm so glad Carlotta told Star about yourself. Bitch, it's you that's fucking y'all up. Okay? Not me. It's fucking you. And I said, that's true. That's motherfucking true. But what else happened? That shit with Simone and her little get Simone out of there, okay? She had that little therapy session where they was all going around in a circle telling each other, issues at the group home, and the big bitch. That big bitch. I ain't like her from the moment. I said, first of all, you too big to be doing this. You playing into a stereotype that you gotta be a big evil bitch, okay? But alright, do what you do. Then you talking about something, you mad that your mama ain't come up there and all this shit, she and her feelings. And then when they started talking about Simone, because Simone wasn't talking, oh, you let her not have to talk all the time, and she can talk when she ready to. And then her friend, the little lackey, stood up for Simone a little bit, so she got mad at her and tried to fight that bitch. I said, girl, stop it. Stop it. And then you hung yourself after that. I said no shade, and then Simone saw her. Simone was the one who discovered the body hanging in the door. I'm call me heartless, but what I'm pretty sure a couple of people thought this too. Oh, girl was a big bitch, okay, and I just had a question as to how she got up there to hang herself, and what material did she use to support that weight? No lie, cause she am I wrong for asking these questions? Because I just want to know, and I would have took my shoes back. She was wearing old girl shoes. I literally would have took my shoes off her feet. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. You was bullying me and you had issues. Girl, let me stop. Star's cute. Star's cute for the most part. And if I missed some stuff that y'all want to discuss in it, just put it down in the comments. But bitch, I'm still tripping that she called her Rachel Dollar fucking Zal. Okay? And little Alex, stop this stealing. You know when rich people come out here and steal for the thrill? Okay, every time something go wrong, you want to go out here and shopping, and then you go out here and steal that bracelet. Got that little white girl running ragged. She thinking that she finna get her ass fired because she can't find the bracelet. Girl, go home and deal with Derek and y'all stuff. Be an adult and talk, and then you'll be alright. All right, but that's it. Y'all ain't got no more. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, and if it's any mahente. Beyonce be trying it, but okay, that's a cute little song. I brought it, of course. All proceeds go to the hurricane victims all over. So I had to do my little part. You know. Azul, are you with me? Yes, I am. I said, oh my God, that's. Let me stop. Let me get the fuck up off of here. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. I will see y'all later on tonight for Scandal premiere and How to Get Away with Murder. Okay. Peace, girl. I'm tired. I need to take a nap. All right.